And back, just like that.
And back we are in the Bafflement Center. Also known as playing 90s adventure games.
So, let's do our rearranging as we try and...
yes. Let's organize the mess that is this inventory, so you putting all of the hero stuff together at one end.
Yeah.
So that's your camouflage, right? That's your camouflage.
I think so.
This soot seems hauntingly familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on why.
No. It's either your camouflage or it's to dye the mask, or we just haven't found a mask yet.
Yeah.
Or we have, and something that you have is really a mask, but you just don't know it yet.
You could use all of this, like so much of this stuff.
Are they starched bloomers?
Oh.
Are they like solid at the minute, or?
No.
No. Actually, sort of soft and silky. A strangely liberating thought.
Oh, can we put them on them?
That doesn't.
Oh no, definitely not.
That's the line that I thought we were going to be hearing so much more of when we started this. But you remember too much about what to do.
It's not nothing to be proud of, unfortunately.
I still feel myself being slightly proud of you, not of me. I don't remember. I remember about 60% of the things that you've done.
Where'd you put all that stuff?
Oh,
what?
Oh,
he's just looking at the luggage. Okay.
I was trying to read the sign.
Keep off the grass. Actually, since they irrigate this stuff with river water, I'm surprised they even need the sign. The stench should be enough to simply move you right along.
Right, so is this place anything?
I don't think so. I just kind of came here.
This place just exists so that in the past you can find Rincewind sleeping on the bench, right?
Yeah, you think they would just like stop you being able to go to it to, streamline things a bit.
By that same logic, they would be having you take things out of your things when you use them in your inventory would go away and you don't need them anymore.
Instead of sitting there confusing.
I mean, they knew that when they made Resident Evil, which was around the same time as this, like, this key is no longer useful. Discard? Yes, no. And the answer is always yes. I don't know why they even give you a choice in Resident Evil, really. But...
No.
Foxes?
Oh, damn it.
That's it, foxes. I
skipped through the dialogue accidentally.
Cheese.
Now we'll never understand the logic of this puzzle.
Yep. We have to get rid of foxes from the cellar that are eating cheese.
Is that what he thinks is in the cellar, or is that what actually is in the cellar?
Oh no, that's just what he thinks is in the cellar because he's in it. Yeah,
because he doesn't understand that they're rats. Okay.
Do we have to go down and look at them first?
You have looked at them before.
Yeah. Standard gleaming white eyes, probably attached to a standard black shaggy monster.
Do you have to then go back to the boogeyman?
My favourite thing.
Yeah.
Or do you have to know that they're rats first?
Oh. I like that he was terrible. I think talking to the barman is enough to...
Right. Now that he's declared them to be foxes, etc., and he's crazy, we'll go back and say to the boogeyman, here, there's a place to scare rodents.
Yeah. Which again is another ridiculously convoluted puzzle. It's just like,
it doesn't make any goddamn sense whatsoever.
I think it's progressively got worse. Like Act 1 was strange, Act 2 was annoying, and Act 3 is just
baffling.
Yeah.
Baffling. Is he gonna go through all the same?
Hello, isn't it? Look, there is someone. What are you doing?
We already know
it. He's going through all the same.
What is about?
It's
really?
Well, there's your...
Get out from...
It's so long. Right now, there's no option to talk about rats.
Oh, I thought you were a...
Oh, my...
Really? Did you get...
Oh, no.
This is all the same.
Have you ever...
Oh,
yes. Tell me...
Well, oh, it's not... You have...
As it...
That...
Fox. Sorry.
Oh.
I meant mice.
Oh.
That changed.
What?
Anyway, I can find you a few if you like.
That changed like halfway through. Right. It's a good thing you caught it.
Big mice, are they?
Okay, it's fine.
That's kind of annoying though, because you could quite easily have went, oh wait, there's nothing new there.
That's so missable. It's like they deliberately designed this game to be unfinishable, so that you would give up.
Well, you just come along and we'll find you some ones that don't jump.
Okay, here we go.
Yep. That's the music I think of when I think Bogeyman.
It's the music that is going on in my head most of the time.
That's my decision-making music.
Indeed. Okay. Yep, seen that animation enough. Thanks.
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Right.
Alrighty.
I'd like to know the whole thing with Nawi not saying that, you know, we have 1,000,000 to 1 chances annoy me. It makes me think that we need to work that out before we can complete this act, which is...
Yeah, we definitely need to... Well, I mean, we still don't have the final hero thing unlocked yet, of, like, to know what it is. I guess the boogeyman turned the lights on?
Yeah, which was nice of him.
Is this going to help us? Now, do we just... Like, were you doing all this to get this mouse?
No.
Did you get the number of that donkey cart?
It's just
Funny.
like...
I never knew mice could knock their knees.
So this is for the elderberry wine for the dwarf.
we need it for the dwarf to tune the sword. Is one of
That
these... That's
doesn't
the only...
counterwise wine. Looks like a good year.
Okay.
Even if it is 10 years from now. River Ank water, 100% proof.
Right,
I suppose anything that's gone through so many sets
Yeah.
of kidneys must be pure.
Okay. Probably this one, right?
Elderberry wine.
Yeah.
There
Best
you go.
used before 3:30 p.m.
Right, and just have it. And ding-a-ding-a-ding.
Right. So I think we're done with
Right.
him.
Yeah.
Maybe I should talk to him.
Do talk to him, because it might turn out that he's the fucking key to finding out what the
Yeah.
last fucking hero thing is,
True.
and then we'll have wandered away, and you will forget he's even down there. And then we'll go 3 hours.
Yes, they all
I know all about heroes being a bogeyman.
They all have
course.
socks.
Hello again.
So,
Here we
how
go.
did we do?
Well, he put up quite a fight, but I think I finally got him.
Terrible fight?
Well, yes, quite ferocious.
Ferocious? How does a half-starved rodent of the order Mus domesticus manage to almost overpower a full-grown bogeyman?
He squeaked at me.
Squeaked? Just squeaked?
Well, it was the way he squeaked. Puts the wind up you know. Mouse bites can infect.
True.
You can't be infected. You're a legendary figure of terror.
Still,
Indeed.
best not take any chances.
Yeah, right.
You don't think he's going to come round again, do you?
Okay. No, he told me
so he
nothing.
was pointless. I do apologise, but I had to know.
You were right though.
It was going to niggle at me, and then we would have had to come back later
We-
and
we-
discover that. It would have been more annoying.
my hubris was to blame for Act 2 whenever we got kind of turned around for quite a bit.
So what was the particular solution there?
What do you mean with Act 2?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was like. We just needed to talk to more people, but I was running about going, I think I know what we're doing.
You were too busy trying to aggressively do puzzles that Rincewind hadn't discovered were puzzles yet.
Oh yes,
Right.
elderberry wine. That's what we completely
Elderberry
forgot.
wine, tune the sword, and then we still don't know what the last. Oh Jesus! We still don't know what the. A horrible sound. We still don't know what the last thing is for a hero to be a hero.
And I think I'm pretty. Oh,
Why is this happening?
because he got drunk on the elderberry wine, we have to put it in Rincewind's.
It has to go in his pockets.
Yep.
Let's traipse all the way back to the drum.
They couldn't have done that at the city gates. No. Now we have to go through all these screens trying to find the little pointy finger. There we go.
That's.
I just got the fear there that I didn't hit record. So just checking that. So go there, and then go there, and then
Good
go
Lord.
in here,
Back we go.
and then traipse all the way to the end of this screen.
Right. Here we go.
Who else is there left to talk to, really?
I don't know.
We don't have to go back in time, do we? I really hope we don't.
Can you still go back in time? Is it actually possible to go through L space at the minute?
Maybe we should give that a go actually at some point.
Just try and do it when you get out on the map. Just see if it happens.
Yeah. I'll deliver this elderberry wine first. I'll get this out of the way in case we accidentally forget and go oh, I'll put that tankard in the luggage to get him out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to make that mistake again.
How handy would the
you
luggage
know.
be?
I'd be terrified of it.
I'd love it though. Like if it's on your side.
Guess so.
Like Rincewind seems kind of genuinely annoyed that it
It follows him
follows
around
him,
all the time. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, here we go. Right, so this. So as soon as you give him this, and then he'll do the thing, and then that's the sword sorted, right? He's not going to send you on another quest, is he?
I think he might joke that he will, but no, I think this should be it.
Like, you know what'll be good with this? Oh, okay, right. Now
God.
just give him the sword. Then?
Yeah, I don't like that I still have the tankard there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Give us another glass of elderberry wine.
Haven't got all day.
Well, would you?
There we go.
Nice.
Whack, whack.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so now you have. So wait, so you get the sword, you get the amulet, they got the. What's the white square with the birthmark tattoo? The soot, which
I'll
I
leave
think
that.
is. I'm starting to think that's the camouflage
Excuse me,
at
sir?
least.
Yes?
But then we don't have the mask, we don't have the posing pouch.
No.
We don't have. Do
Excuse
we have
me.
the?
No,
Is a book magic book? Do we have a book that is magic?
Oh yeah.
No.
What, under?
Yeah.
What's
Do we
it
have a
where?
magic
The
book?
outlet.
Surely we can get one in the library. We'll go to the library actually,
Go to the. Yeah.
because we're going. We said we would go there anyway for to check L space.
Indeed.
Oh god, stop that.
Right. To the library! Come on.
So yeah, but should we talk to Nobby and see what else do we need?
We'll click on them, we'll see. Right, so.
So we have that. Oh yes, the mustache I can get right now.
We haven't got a mustache, we haven't got the posing pouch, and we haven't got the mask, and we haven't got the book.
I'll get the mustache real quick because I know where it is.
But is camouflage something that he's actually told you about? That wasn't on the list, was it?
Oh,
So you need to find out about
I
camouflage.
thought someone
right?
mentioned camouflage, or maybe is it just my brain?
Yeah, because I remember that too.
Yeah, you definitely need camouflage
You definitely need camouflage.
because I remember him doing the like commando thing.
Yeah, I think that's the other thing, but I don't know
Who would tell you about
mentions it.
such a thing?
like an assassin maybe, but there's no real assassins to actually speak to, is there?
There we go.
Sorry, it's the mustache, is it?
Yeah, that's our mustache.
Okay, it's just labelled as mustache. Has she got anything new to say?
You seem a likely candidate to ask.
Hero.
I think we asked her all
well,
this.
I no point.
She
Well,
told us
Always
about...
muscular.
Moustaches, eh?
Mustaches. Okay, she told us about the
Well,
mustache.
then there's
Okay,
magic.
that was
Well,
her.
you can.
Ting?
Yes.
So
I
And the
really
sword.
appreciate it. You don't think
Yes.
Hell, I mean,
Well, I don't.
oh, look.
Well, it's the god that it's a.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look.
Well,
Well, what?
what?
You have a point. That could be
God.
Right, so who's a likely candidate to tell us about camouflage?
Maybe the street starfish.
Well,
I don't know. Okay, I
He
guess
might
we'll
have
I have
talk.
absolutely no desire to talk.
That's
Okay,
him.
that's it.
Yeah, we're done forever. That's good. Never talk to them again.
Zippler, maybe.
Weight loss.
I beg your pardon.
Feeling like a.
Oh no, it's just all that again.
We did this one too.
It's safe,
That,
but really,
well, could
no.
well, I hit
But
you.
you're not. No.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Weight
I beg your
feeling.
Oh no!
Did you just
Oh
click
no!
on him again?
Yeah,
Ah!
Say
that's right. But the
this
really,
is-
sir, well, I'm cutting.
This is
I don't
one of the
need-
levels of hell.
Well, you could cut
Calm
down.
I
down.
don't think
Just
that's better.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got here's a.
But I'm not.
You see, sir.
Oh my
You're not
God.
fooling.
Oh well, sir.
Judiciously.
No, thanks. I've had.
There we go. Get the fuck away from him. Right.
Maybe if we try
Bye,
talking to
bye,
one of these.
Sweet.
Eh?
Yeah.
So hot now.
Yeah, just let us sit down, please. Would he know? No, he tells us about mustaches as well.
He also mentioned mustaches.
Oh,
She
absolutely not.
just is there to
Hello
get
again.
the autograph.
Yeah.
Eh?
My name's...
It's the same
Okay.
conversation.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Although
no,
we did do
Hello again.
same conversation before.
It's
Oh
not-
god.
What's
yeah.
that must
Well, anyway.
We did have that same conversation before with the.
Oh
Who
yeah.
was it? That's halfway through, it was different dialogue.
Yeah.
Through a statement, it was. So now that we know that that's a possibility, is even worse.
That just
It might
ruins
start out the same
everything.
conversation, and then they might suddenly start talking about something actually important.
Oh my god, what have we got ourselves into?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh yes,
it's
so
fine.
we said we'd go
Hole.
to.
Get up, get
Hole.
back in the hole, and
Oh no.
see
so-
about Dead Space.
Oh.
So I've been thinking a lot about Dead Space recently. Magic book, it's just there.
I'll just sneak a look.
Oh.
Oh, is this supposed to be like the Octavo spell going into his? Okay, nice reference, but also nonsense.
Yeah.
They went out of their way to do a special little animation for it.
Yeah.
though. That was fun.
Which I
Good
appreciate that.
grief. I've been read by a book.
Okay, so that's the
Sturkus.
spell then.
Sturkus Mortuus.
Sturkus.
No, I won't say
Something
it.
about, oh shit,
I
oh
won't,
shit,
at least
I'm going
not
to
until I
die.
need to.
Yeah.
Is that not that? Somebody. That's from a book.
I can't believe that one was it's literally
That's
just
from one
that.
of the books. Sturkus, something, something, something. And it's like, what does that mean? It's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, I'm going to die.
Oh dear.
It's something I say to raise the magical fluxes, I think is what he says when he's pretending he can do magic.
Right, so we again, my hubris may have got the better of us.
So
In the
is
last
that the
one.
spell now in your inventory?
Yeah,
there? That,
so-
the picture of the book.
Yeah. So with the spell, with the mustache, with the birthmark, with the Eye of Offler, with
Yeah,
the sword,
talisman,
and
sword, possibly camouflage, but I don't think he's.
Where do you get the
camouflage is a
cup?
thing. Huh?
do we have something? The
Are you
or the
talking about,
pouch?
like,
Sorry.
the posing pouch.
Yeah.
Yes. Like see up there. Crack open your inventory again.
Yeah.
See up next to the left of that donkey there.
Yeah.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's a pot. Yeah.
Do we have like a bag or anything? No. The bloomers don't count as a posing pouch, I
Don't
assume.
think so.
You got me. Alright, so yeah, so camouflage isn't on the list, but it
No.
is definitely, it's one of the things I remember being a thing. So I don't know who you need to talk to find out about that, but you definitely need to speak to somebody
Yeah.
who tells you about
Right.
camouflage.
These are definitely all here. Okay.
That's everything
So
except
tell me,
for
After taking into account the expected number of butterflies flapping their wings at the time, it's 900.
yeah, okay.
I don't know that. I don't know why I expected it to change there, but
No.
I might be at a loss here now.
Oh god, are we guiding it again? Should I search for the word camouflage?
Or even pouch maybe. Because I honestly don't know. Even though I said in the last stream, oh, I know exactly what to do because I'm class. I may have been lying.
Somebody needs to tell you about the camouflage, though.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Or is the camouflage just instead of the mask? But that would
I
mean
don't know.
that would mean that we have everything then, wouldn't it? 6. No, because we still need the pouch.
It's still 975,000 to 1, though. Again, you don't have your posing pouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That does.
I don't know.
Right.
Maybe the mask is. Maybe the camouflage does sub in for the mask. I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know how you get the posing pouch though.
Oh my god. Right. So we've got the broken drum. We've done everything we can on the broken drum. Done the square. Go out here. Is there like a pixel we missed somewhere?
I don't know.
The pass? Maybe just go to the
I
pass
haven't
to
really
see
been
if
back
any.
there. Maybe
yeah.
something is there now. No, it is barren and devoid. Okay.
The gorge. No, we've done everything there. I think you only really get the woods. I'm pretty sure we've exhausted the mine. Who would have a pouch even?
I don't know. Is it definitely something you need to find, or will somebody just give it to you because you've got everything else?
I already.
Yeah, this is this is where this game gets a bit crazy. Like I'm kind of just.
Like, what are you missing here? I feel like you've got everything you could get.
Yeah.
And yet, here we are. Do you want me to consult the?
Yeah, we're gonna have to consult the guide, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm looking at it now. I'm just gonna read through the way this particular one is. Like, it's all just like bullet points. So hold on a minute.
I would
Hold on a
imagine it
minute,
being
right.
difficult.
It doesn't mention the pouch.
Right.
It says, in this act, you need to defeat the dragon by setting the odds to exactly $1,000,001. You can do this by collecting a birthmark, magical talisman, camouflage. I guess that's what the person who mentions it calls it.
Okay.
A spell, a mustache, and a sword that goes ting. It does not mention the pouch.
We have everything then.
Okay. Okay, right, so yes, spatula to lift the ash off the wall. This is your camouflage.
Yeah.
Done that.
Okay.
With a bag, take the knife. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Drunk worm, egg, snake.
Drunk
bucket,
worm, egg, snake.
egg, snake.
Just the usual.
Bucket, crank, screwdriver. Empty paper bag.
Yeah.
Rat in a hole, worm. Dwarf to tune it for you. Skeleton bone, yeah, blah blah blah. You've done everything so far. Hold on. Talk to the main guard about your sword, dwarven mine. Main guard, it's Carrot, you ignoramus. Into the mine. No, I'm getting annoyed at this person who wrote this guide probably like 10, 15 years ago.
Who's just trying to make it obvious for everyone because talk to Carrot. Who?
It's too esoteric. You're right. I apologize. Wine full of foxes. Eyes everywhere. Leave the drum. Blah blah blah. Glass of milk for the sailor.
Make money in your. It's a man's life in the City Watch. Vacancies for trolls, dwarves, gnomes, and undead. Coffin for sale. One owner only. Low mileage. Apply after dark to Baron, not far out.
Fertilizer on the snake. Yeah, that's the bit I read earlier. Right, that was helpful.
Yep.
Nanny Og. Pink put wool. Yeah, you did all that. Custard tart. Kisser. Truth potion. Blow the whistle. Blah blah. Right. Tattoo. Psychotrickery shop. Right, you've done all that. Straight starfish gives you a tattoo. Rubber belt. I think I'm getting to the end of this here. Go to the tower in the background. Use the rubber. The tattoo. Use the scissors on the donkeys. Get the mustache, which you just did.
Yeah.
Talk to the barman. Order a drink. Tankard. Trapdoor. Cellar. Boogeyman.
Yeah, we did all that. We even
Blah,
talked to
blah,
the
blah.
boogeyman. We did an
Pictures.
extra step.
Photo of the sheep. Blah blah blah. Location of the temple.
I wonder if I talked to the patrician.
Sword that goes ting. Speak to the monk.
Yeah, I might as well try and do stuff while you're doing that in case I stumble on it. And then
It's
the
all
worst.
very. The new tax is
I
the
don't know,
same.
he's just gonna say that to me.
At least it stops the noise.
Yep. Yep, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Oh,
Okay, so this is basically saying that, see, as soon as you learn that spell, the act should have ended.
are you serious?
It just says, read the book to learn magic spell. Now leave the library and you will see the end of this act.
Oh
You
no.
need to go out of the library.
Oh no.
Go into the hole, right? And then go out of the door of the library. Just you walk through the other
yes,
side of the
yeah.
library and walk out there and see if it finishes. Because if it does, I will throw this computer across the fucking room and I will walk out and I will never come back. Oh my god!
What are you lot
I
doing
can't
here?
believe that.
I'm
Nothing.
Yes, you are.
That's just...
You're all here waiting for something.
You know what? I'm not gonna blame the game. I'm gonna blame scum.
Programs, get your
I'm
souvenir
assuming that's a
programs.
scum
Only
problem.
1 penny each, and I'm cutting my own throat.
game.
What's that lady doing lashed to that rock?
Okay, let's pay attention to this and try to contain my
Reserved
rage.
seating.
I thought you said nothing was going on.
Well, it isn't. But if anything does
So
happen,
frustrating.
then she's got a
so
front
mad.
row seat.
Oh, was that Lady Ramkins getting sacrificed to
Yep.
the dragon? Yeah.
She said help.
No, she didn't. She said whelp. She's calling for puppies.
Give me one of those damn programs.
Oh my god. John, I'm so mad.
Yeah,
Opening
that
act,
that
Grand
has
Fanfare
kind
and
of
Dancing
pissed me
Girls.
off.
The amazing Bendable sisters will perform amusing novelty acts.
I'm so mad.
It must have been a scum thing. Surely that.
No, John.
Should be worth seeing.
Followed by Lady Ramkin will be offered as a sacrifice to appease the mighty dragon. Main attraction hero roast.
Okay. At least we live in an age where guides are available.
Wet
I know.
in the town hall.
Help! Don't worry. We're pretty certain a hero's going to turn up.
Where? When? Are you sure?
Oh, there's no stopping the buggers. That's what we're here for. And if it doesn't work out, there's always the sausages.
Well, now that dragon can meet its doom at last. Little did it expect that it would meet up with a true hero.
Like, the most frustrating part of it is that
Ooh,
we didn't
a
even
hero?
collect the
Who?
stuff that we needed.
We
Me.
didn't 1,000,000 to 1.
Yeah.
No.
So you found all the bits you need
We
then?
never found a
Yes,
poison
now I
pouch.
finally have the power. I'm a hero at last.
We didn't find a poison pouch though. Does it not exist?
No.
It must not be in the game. It wasn't. I didn't see it mentioned in that guide at all. Okay. Oh, he's just putting all the
Yeah.
individual things.
We'll see if he
Right,
puts on it.
mustache, soot on his face. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. Not a mask then.
No.
Magic sword that goes ting. No posing pouch though.
I still say it's going to be 1,000,000 to 1 against you
Is
killing
she
it.
saying it's 1,000,000 to 1, but Robbie
Never.
didn't say that.
What can a dragon possibly have to match my wits, my cunning, my
I think they
majestic
must have-
pointy hat?
Not had time to
Yeah.
put everything in, and they just decided, fuck
just
getting
do
the
it.
posing pouch. We'll just not put that
The
in.
creature's nothing but a lizard with big ideas. Just
No.
a scaly, bloated, cowardly.
Yeah, and here, Q Dragon.
Yep.
It's-
Dun dun dun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's Terry.
Oh, is he in the crowd
Yeah,
there?
he's.
Oh, there he is.
I just did
It's
this.
on.
I did a very silly thing where I pointed to him with my finger.
I said I'd leave you until last.
Yes, Kevin, he's right there for my
Hit it in the
fingers.
Can't you see? Look where I'm pointing.
Shush!
Right in the vulnerables. There we go. There's a little guards reference.
Yeah.
Why don't we just come
Oh,
to
I
some
love
sort of
guards.
agreement?
Guards.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I am a hero. Heroes win. Well-known fact. On the other hand,
Yep.
in a sensible universe, the actual chances of my harming you are about...
1,000,000 to 1.
Except no posing
Yes,
pouch.
that's it.
Nobby said 975,000 to 1.
Yep.
This game is so
So,
broken.
in the interest of
It's
promoting
just broken.
mutually beneficial relations,
It's not
why don't you
finished.
push off
No.
and bother another city. Thank you very much. No hard feelings. Case dismissed.
You feel this is the best course of action for the overall promotion of positive experience, which is to say, enjoyment and well-being? Because if the day ends with one of us dead,
Oh, you
then
know
the
what I think,
negative
John?
experience of
What?
the loser will cancel out the positive experience of
I
the
think
victor.
if you had just picked the
Yes,
right
yes, that's it
combination of
exactly.
things, he would have said it's 1,000,000 to 1. If you hadn't included the posing pouch,
Yes?
if you had just included the things that you had in your
I
inventory,
think I'm going to eat
Yes,
you
you're right.
he probably
I
would have
think-
said
I think
you're
I
right.
go on. Yeah.
No, it's just
Which is even more infuriating.
Bullshit,
Sorry.
bullshit, 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 bullshit.
Well, in that case,
Bullshit.
take this.
No.
But thank you. But bullshit.
Sturcus Maturus Sum.
Okay.
Like this music.
Sturcus Morturus Sum.
He looks so weird. The way the animation is so strange
Sturcus Morturus Sum.
looking. The tension.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No.
King.
I feel like we're missing something. Oh.
What? No. Okay.
me by that much.
I've forgotten a lot of this.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, is this a hint as to what you do in this next bit?
She's drinking fuel. Oh, there's a heat seeker, is it? Okay. I don't know why it's a heat seeker, but it is.
No. How did he survive that?
Well, that was one chance in a million.
9 times out of 10.
Yep.
Right, that's it. I've had enough of you.
What happened to the philosophy?
I'll give you something to think about.
I'll be here.
I kind of like that one.
I'll be back.
Yeah,
That was really bad.
that was.
I'll be back was really, really bad.
Was a bad line.
Yep.
Sorry, Rincewind / Eric. There we go. We finished an act through painful repetition and desperation, and then clicking on a different exit to a place than the one we were using. And I'm convinced that was not a scum thing. I think that's just something they programmed in.
I want to go have a look. A better
Can you
look
talk
at.
to the dragon here?
I want to talk to Terry.
Oh, does he have lines?
There he is. No. Oh.
Oh,
There he is.
Terry.
There he is.
Look at me smile.
Rincewind, get out of there.
Oh, it's great.
Brilliant.
Hello, Mr. Pratchett.
Oh, brilliant.
That's really that is a nice detail. I don't think I ever noticed that when I was playing this originally.
No, I
don't think
I
so.
The look at him there.
Oh, it's great.
A maiden in
That's
distress.
so great.
Right.
Well, technically a maiden anyway. If we rescue her, I think we'll just give the kiss thing a bit of a miss. I have absolutely no desire to talk to that person at this time.
Right, you talked to Nanny Og maybe up there?
No, of the key there it is. Oh, I wasn't on the
Oh my
right
God,
pixel. Sorry.
But there was nothing to indicate that there was something there. There was no.
There was like a wee glint, but
Was there?
Yeah,
I did not see that.
like tiny little glint there.
Alright, I'll take your word for it.
or my eyes are broken.
Can you talk to crowd?
That doesn't...
Nope.
A great churning, gibbering mass of humanity. Well, close enough to humanity, not to excite interest from anyone except a biologist.
Nice. I'm kind of surprised they didn't use the intelligence of a crowd line. Although I suppose that came later, didn't it?
That it's like was it something? It's inversely proportional to.
Is the square root of the
It's something like it being inverse the number of people in a group. Intelligence is inversely proportional to the actual added intelligence of the members within it, or something like that. Yeah, basically a group of people. The individual is smart and sensible, whereas the crowd is stupid and angry. Which
is very true.
It has been proven to be true historically. Anyway, enough of our social commentary, our biting Starship Troopers style social commentary,
which we're stealing from the man himself.
Which we're stealing from Terry Pratchett. Yes. Hey, Mambo. Hey. It's not Bindleforth Featherstone.
Yeah, which is a much
Errol.
better name. Yeah, Errol's great.
Looks like my cousin Errol. To quote Nobby Nobs.
Right.
And he was from that moment on irrevocably Errol.
Yeah. Oh. Right. Don't think we
That
need
doesn't work.
I don't think. Can you pick that up with something? Do you need it?
M16.
Have you got a shovel?
That doesn't.
Okay, right.
No,
he's the 16th.
yeah.
Okay, that's a terrible joke.
I kind of like that one. It is bad, but I kind of like it.
But it feels deliberately bad. Oh, okay, that's enough. Right. Now, do you know, this is just, as far as I remember, Act 4 is just going around and finding all the places where there is coal, putting coal in Dragon, and then Act over.
Yeah. So I'm pretty.
Do you need something to aggravate the dragon?
No.
You just fill in the coal.
Yeah.
And then you go back. So the dwarf mine has coal in it.
Oh.
That you pointed out to me before.
Why does that
Can you just
bag look very?
It looks interactable, but that might be just how it's drawn.
Yeah.
Okay, this is not maybe coal.
That doesn't.
No. The dwarf mine was definitely one of the places.
That's
so
one. Nothing in here
maybe
seems
Nanny
interactable.
Oggs. Oh god. Double clicked on the door like an idiot.
Yeah, I'm really appreciating now, like in sort of latter day adventure games that you get now, they will often have a button that you can push that will just light up all the interactable objects that are on the screen.
And
I used to feel like, oh, that's a cheat, but playing this through now with you, it would be wonderful to have that.
Oh, I just realised there we have firecrackers. So
okay, they're explosives.
Yep.
Okay, so we've done that.
So what about the matches?
That doesn't.
Nope. No, they're useless. So I'm pretty sure, like, so everything that's sitting in your inventory now is essentially useless, except for the dragon.
Yep.
That is so much stuff.
Yep.
That's just taking up space
that we used once.
Yeah, and like if you were playing this game through for the first time back in 1996, you would be just looking at being like, I must still have to use all this, and going around and using everything on everything and clicking on everything over and over and over again.
Yeah. And I don't
probably did.
I don't think the second game's much better either. For doing that.
All the people are in the square then, are they?
Yeah.
I think the second game is a bit, but
it's a bit, but it's not much.
Yeah,
come on.
And the second game's puzzles are. I might eat these words later if we're going through it, and
we're going to have to. I think we're going to have to go through the second one as well.
I just feel like it's way less obtuse than this.
Okay, so maybe Nanny Ogg's house.
That's 2. Do you know how many of these there are?
I'm hoping it's just 3.
If you look at him, does he say anything to imply how full he is?
Good point.
You gotta wait for the luggage, though.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, luggage.
Now this is a real weapon. All it needs is some ammunition.
So is it? Are we just gonna get? Are we gonna get to a point? Do you think once you have enough, it will be mentioned that he's full?
I think.
Or do you think you're just gonna have to know and go and use him in the square?
I think the animations like it's like a gun cocking, like it goes kind of thing. If I remember correctly, ram tops.
Okay. Yay!
I didn't imagine the ram tops were like a desert.
No.
Right.
The ram tops, I've always imagined it as like rural sort of France to me.
Let's get ready for the horrible noise.
Oh, great.
I don't like it.
Or like maybe like rural sort of mainland, like Central Europe. To me, is the ram top mountains. Like the ram tops are almost like the what do you call it? Is it the Pyrenees? Maybe.
Yeah.
Or the Alps, maybe even the Alps.
Right. I really hope this is. Oh, thank God.
Right. Okay.
That's it. Okay. Yep.
That's the sign we were waiting for. Is that this whole act? Did we just finish this? Are we about to finish?
We're about to finish this game, yeah.
Or is there some other stupid obtuse thing we're going to have to do when we get there?
Well, I mean,
I was worried there.
Oh, look at that!
Okay. There you go.
There's a custard-related thing, of course.
Not you again.
Of course there is.
Can't you leave a monster in peace to eat?
Okay. As long as we've already got it, that's fine.
Bam, bam, bam. Ooh. Where did he get that bandana? I should have went on a mission to get that bandana. Oh.
You had a blue thing earlier, but that was blindfold.
Yeah, it was a different color though.
Is that a swamp dragon in your hands, or are you just pleased to see me?
This is an M16, the world's most powerful swamp dragon. It can blow your head clean off. You've got to ask yourself one question.
Oh god, this is so bad.
Yeah.
Do I feel lucky?
This is very cringy. Oh no.
Well, do you, punk?
It worked when Vime said it.
Okay. Like the stilted pauses between the animation, it makes this all just weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, is this like you're standing? Do you have to like now open your inventory and do something?
Yep.
Love custard, and then yeah, here we go. Now this is I recall literally using literally everything in my inventory now. Yep. I think that's what you're expected to do here, is just use everything until you happen across the fucking custard and go, oh right, it was that. Okay, dragon is horny. I mean, it's definitely somebody's fetish, horny dragons. Like, there was that period. You remember that period? It's weird to just bring this up now, where there was these
so
people
that's
were
why
all
it doesn't
doing
have
like.
any vulnerables. It's a girl.
Okay. There was that period of the internet about 10 years ago or more, where people were just drawing pictures of dragons having sex with cars.
They always get
Do you remember
snotty
that?
when they're
No.
feeling a little.
It was a short-lived thing.
I might have just not been, might have just been in different places on the internet than you, Kevin.
It was like all over Reddit in like 2011. You had to like really try really hard to avoid stumbling into it.
I've only been on Reddit for 5 years, maybe.
Yeah, I gave up on Reddit about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It became the YouTube comment section at some point.
It's hardly suitable for public viewing.
It got so ubiquitous, and everybody on it, all the people who comment on YouTube joined Reddit.
Depends. It depends, and it's like anything really. It depends what like subreddit you're on. Like I find that I'm on the Discworld one, and it's very nice, and a lot of people jump in going, "I've just found out about this. What books do you suggest?" And then everyone's like, "This is great."
Everyone's screaming at them about their favorite book, Great Sorcery.
Pretty much, but in the nicest way.
Why not?
Yay!
Is that it? Is that the end of the game? Oh, get some more. Oh my god, yeah, they're gonna write the end in skywriting.
Yay!
Hooray!
Oh.
Sorry.
He said he'd be here.
Yep.
The horse threw a shoe. I had to see about a shipwreck. My side went blunt. Oh, there was a
Hey, Rob, just say things.
Yep.
We'll put them all in the game.
It's vaguely death related. Why would death be late?
Didn't come back from the
And action.
Dude.
There was a sudden plague.
Yeah, this is just a Rob. Why do you think death would be late?
Oh, bugger.
Okay. There we are.
Yay!
Yay.
So what did you learn from this game?
I learned that I'm glad that game design has moved on in the way it has. A lot of people complain these days about video games, and there was a period around like in the early 2010s when a lot of arsegons on the internet would be like, oh, games these days, they really like lead you along by the hand and there's waypoints everywhere and blah, 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 blah. Good, that's good design. That is user-friendly design, because what we learned from this is that this is extremely un-user-friendly. Now, I have a lot of love and nostalgic love for this game.
Yeah.
And I was very into. I love Discworld, and it's cool, and like they capture some of the Discworld tone well, and then they really don't in other ways. But
it's a real mixed bag that way.
But like modern adventure, there's less adventure games now, I think, or maybe there aren't. Maybe the industry has grown much bigger, but the number of adventure games have stayed the same. Yeah, maybe is the thing.
It feels like a niche market in a way, and it's finding a good one for anyone who likes who likes both point and click games and Discworld. I would suggest one called Book of Unwritten Tales and the sequel.
1 and 2. They're both fucking great. Yes,
and there's a lot of like wee hidden Discworld references in there that I think are fantastic, but it's got the same kind of tone where it almost feels like I wouldn't be surprised if they attempted to make a Discworld point and click game and couldn't get the rights or something happened. But like I would agree with you. Like this game is kind of bad, but I love it.
Yeah, calling it bad, I don't think that's fair. I think it's a bit there's it's a bit more nuanced than that. It's not just bad. There's some stuff about it I really like. Tony Robinson and Rob Brydon and John Pertwee, and sorry, I forget the other cast member's name because she's not an already famous person.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Hold on, I'm just going to look that up. It was probably in the credits there that went by.
Twice already.
Because remember, it was on an IMDb, and the IMDb for it was tiny, and it was like 5 people.
Yeah, but I think they all did well. As far as...
I mean, the performances are great. And like they're all well delivered. It's on the sort of like editing it all together sort of part of it where things kind of fall apart here and there. Kate Robbins, that's her. Yeah, Kate Robbins, who does literally every female character and the Street Starfish as well.
And Windlepoons, I think.
No, Windle's John Pertwee.
Or no, not Windlepoons.
Are you talking about
Ponder Stibbins?
The one that we think is probably supposed to be Ponder Stibbins.
Yeah, the student.
Yeah, student wizard or whatever. Yeah.
But no, I think I'm actually looking forward to doing the second one now.
I'm looking forward to the second one because in my head it's a lot more logical. It's still like a 90s adventure game. I think it's like was it like 99 or something? Like it was on the PlayStation 1. I remember playing it on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
The original PlayStation.
99 probably would be right.
Yeah, so it's probably I could, you know what? I'm just going to look it up now.
There's a lot more overt Monty Python references.
There's a bunch of them.
They really lean into the fact that Eric Idle's doing the voice.
Yeah. Discworld 2 missing presumed question marks.
Yes.
So let's see now. It came out in. No, that's incorrect. Wikipedia. It's in 1996. No. This was 1990. Wait a minute. This is 95. Apparently, it came out the next year.
What? That is insane.
No, I want to just really drill down on this and check. But right, so it came out. It came out on consoles in 97.
Right.
But it was available in the EU for DOS and Windows in 1996. Apparently. Which doesn't feel right to me.
No.
But I guess if we were playing it, like, we were probably playing it, like, 3 years later.
Yeah, I suppose.
Or 2 or 3 years, maybe 2 or 3 years later. Probably seems a lot more of a gap.
That way back then is all a hazy mystery to me at the minute.
Yeah. Because like the animation is so different and
it's
like
so much better.
It looks a lot better. Now I remember on the PlayStation it running like shit. And then playing it on the PC later and being like amazed at how smooth the animation was in comparison. Now it's probably, if we go and look at it now and we're playing it, the animation probably seemed weirdly stilted as well.
I'm sure, yeah.
But I remember going from the PlayStation version to the PC version at some point and being like, oh wow, this runs so much better. Mm-hmm. It looks way more cartoonish.
Yeah.
It looks way more like an actual sort of cartoon.
It's got a pretty good style to it.
Yeah.
I remember that, and yeah, like I kind of, because I remember at the time when Discworld Noir came out, because I was kind of like, oh yeah, I was just excited that I was getting more Discworld stuff.
It was all like CG looking, wasn't it? Like it was fake 3D almost.
I think it's dated worse than the second game has. Like this, the first one you can kind of forgive because it's a pixelated thing, and like a lot of us point and click aficionados love our pixelated nonsense.
Aye. Yeah.
It adds to the charm.
It looks dated because it was trying to look modern for the time.
Yeah.
It's the same way that something like Toy Story, you look at the original Toy Story now, it looks extremely dated, but you look at the Iron Giant and you're like, that could come out anytime.
Yeah.
Because of the art style in it.
Exactly.
You know, because it's like 2D and hand-drawn and looks lovely. Whereas like a lot of people, maybe if you haven't seen the first Toy Story in a long time, go back and look at it. It looks like shit. I remember the time, like there used to be a time in video games when people said like, when new games are coming out for like the PlayStation 2 and stuff, and they're like, it looks like Toy Story. Like that was some like, oh my god, real-time games. But like games have looked better than Toy Story for a very long time now.
Oh yeah, I mean you look at
because you go back and look at Toy Story, it looks like shit, and you go back and look at like the original The Last of Us release, or Uncharted, even Uncharted like 2 looks way better than Toy Story did, you know. Even games before that, probably like Gears of War, or like I'm trying to think of stuff like that was on PlayStation 2, like Ico had a style about it that I thought was really nice.
I think it helps when you go for a style that doesn't that isn't trying to make things look hyper real and stuff like that, to know. Although, as you said, like The Last of Us and stuff like that still kind of retains that impressive, like this still looks pretty damn good.
Yeah, like they originally, like they did that remaster, and they're coming out with this full remake soon, which feels unnecessary to me. But you know,
and they still haven't remade Discworld. This is a crime.
They still haven't remade the Discworld point and click game. Why not? Inquiring minds need to know.
Yeah,
let's start a change.org petition, because that always works. Fucking hell, I hate that shit. Bring back Firefly. Sign my petition. What? That shit. I thought like that's a thing that could possibly work.
Yeah.
Against like a corporate entity, like absolute nonsense. But hey,
they got the Snyder cut, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with the change.org petition. I think that was dollar signs. And also it was shite.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruffle any feathers here, but there is no good version of the Justice League movie.
No, it's so badly written.
No, it's fundamentally bad from its foundations, I think, is the problem.
But I would love another Discworld game, and I know a lot of Discworld fans would.
Yeah, if we could get, but the thing is, like, do you do another Discworld with Rincewind as the main character, or do you move it on to something else, or do you do like those Frogware Sherlock Holmes games, but you're like Captain Carrot?
That would be pretty cool.
Crime,
that would be pretty awesome.
Running around a 3D Ankh-Morpork.
The last
but
Sherlock,
not made by Frogwares, because although I love their games, they're so busted, but I love their games. There's a certain sort of charm, and you can see what they want the game to be. Like, I really like the Sinking City, but it was busted, and all of like the interior buildings were like cut and paste the same set of like flats, same block. Every building was basically the same building, but with different doors blocked off here and there, and like random items put in, doors in different places. You could tell, oh, this is this room again.
Making video games is hard.
It's very fucking hard. I couldn't fucking do it. But like, yeah, they've never had like a huge budget, I think, is the thing with Frogwares.
I think they do well with it. Like the latest Sherlock game has some major problems. I don't like the fact that there's like
year one. Is that Sherlock Holmes
chapter one?
Chapter one, sorry.
And there's like, I haven't completed it, but it's very repetitive in the sense that like you will do the same kind of like, reenact the murder or crime thing, and then you do this and then you do that, and it always seems to be the same formula. Suppose that's going to be part and parcel with an investigation game anyway. But there's like it's like an open world kind of thing, which is weird. And I would love, just when you were saying there, like you play as Captain Carrot and you're like solving these crimes, I would kind of love to be in an open world Ankh-Morpork, even though it, like, if it was done by Frogware, it'd be like you can only really interact with certain things. I would still love to just wander about and go, oh, stop that thief who doesn't have a license.
Indeed, yeah, dumb stuff like that. Because the way they did the Sinking City was kind of fun. That was like a big city, and it had like a map on it. I like the way they didn't just, and again, this is not me whinging about waypoints and hand holding. It was fun how they had you find the places yourself.
Yes, they do that in Sherlock as well, where like you do some research and then you have to like put an actual pinpoint on the map of like it's in between these streets.
They would probably have done in a PC game from like 1995.
Yeah.
So it was novel to me because it's something that hasn't been in games for a very long time.
Yeah,
and someone telling you where something is, and then you looking at a map, going like, "Wait, where is that on this map? It's probably here."
And like, but that's like a different kind of puzzle. That's just like problem solving. Which why isn't it in games like this anymore? So I really like that. In fact, there's a game, I don't know if you've played. Chinatown Detective Agency.
I haven't. It's on Game Pass, and I downloaded it, and I haven't booted it up yet.
It's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Like me and my wife were playing it a little. Where you literally have to go on the real internet. So you come out of the game into a different window on the internet, and you have to look stuff up because it's like this is going to sound very boring, but there's like one of the things where you're having to find the place that a specific stamp came from, just from the stamp itself. It doesn't have any kind of writing or anything on it, but there's like a building that you're like, that looks kind of like a pagoda or whatever pagoda. And yeah, I can't pronounce things as always. So then you're like checking for that, and then you find out it is, but it is and it isn't. It's something similar, and then you're like, there's a year on it, so I'll check this. And it becomes this really interesting, like, weird way of doing puzzles where it is proper internet research. That's what all the puzzles are, and the rest is story.
Sensible. That's not at all like, I mean, like, you look at this game and you're like, it's about as far, like, that sounds like an old school kind of thing of here we're gonna let you work this out yourself. Whereas I feel like this game is, we're gonna let you work this out yourself, but we're also gonna be so obtuse about it that you're gonna get desperate and you're gonna really solve it by just clicking everything on everything until something works.
Yeah.
And like, I had time to do that when I was 10 or 11, but like now I don't think I wouldn't have the patience to like literally go through everything. And like that inventory at the end of this game was insane.
I think
stuff you still have.
I think from memory that's one of the worst ones I've encountered, because we've both played a lot of point and click games, and most of the time, as you said earlier, they will take the item away, sometimes annoyingly, because you'll use the string and go, why didn't he hold on to some of that? Because you could use it in this other scenario.
Yeah, it would be good for this other puzzle, but they want me to do something else weirdly specific instead, like find a rope instead of the string or something. Yeah.
But I still love this game. I think there's a lot of charm in it. I think the voice acting, the music, for the most part, the sound mixing is fucking woeful.
Oh, it's wild. It's like that friggin' Dark Woods was a nightmare. That weird smoke machine that didn't make any sense. It was not explained as to why it was there in the palace in Act 3. I'm still baffled by it even existing. Like, why is it even there?
That was very odd.
It's like an idea somebody came up with, and then they put it in the game, and then they forgot to justify it.
Yeah. And like, and in fairness, I can understand sound mixing's hard. Just look at my attempts for this stream.
We've had some ups and downs, let's say. I think hopefully we've hit the sweet spot now in the last episode. But will we all set up for Discworld 2?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
Well, that's the next question, I suppose. Do we play in Discworld 2?
Do we jump
Is that the next one? Or
2?
do we jump into, like, I don't know,
Gabriel Knight, The Beast Within, or
we could,
what other awkward...
which is an FMV game, so it has bonus points for being
bonus points
doubly awkward.
For having all the weird... the editing in that is all over the place.
Or
Because
or we could start
video
off with
clips.
Gabriel Knight 1, although the remake
Yeah.
of that doesn't have what do you call him, Tim Curry's voice anymore, which is a drawback for it. So you'd have to try and find the original.
What did they do instead? Did they like?
They've got a different voice actor, I think, for some
Did they
reason.
get the guy from the second one?
Don't know.
Well, from Beast Within, like,
Maybe.
did they do that?
I don't even know, to be honest. But we could do that, or well, we'll see.
Weird
I
that
suppose.
they went to the trouble of re-recording all his dialogue.
Yeah. Or maybe
That's bizarre.
maybe I've heard wrong. You know what?
Maybe you're a
we'll look into it.
liar.
Yeah, maybe I'm a liar. We'll look into it, and it'll come up hopefully soon.
Think about that.
Yeah. I might even try and make like a wee intro thing for this series.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, Kevin, thank you very much for joining myself and Rincewind on this journey to defeat a dragon.
It was my pleasure. I learned a lot about game design and how not to do it, and how weird sort of editing and technology can really mess up the flow of a conversation and kill jokes when you're trying to execute them.
I really wish I'd realised that I can just kind of click through them after
but
they spoke.
That does lead to a lot of accidental skippage as well, which is that either way is not ideal.
No,
I don't think there's a good solution to that.
No,
really, no.
Luckily, it's a thing of the past.
Yeah,
much
it's not
like
really
ourselves.
a thing that we come across anymore, except maybe in some Frogwares games and stuff like that. But they're doing the best. I feel like I'm ragging on Frogwares a bit too much, and I shouldn't be because I do like their games.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And lastly, thank you, the Watcher, for joining us, and we will be back with something. Who knows?
Yes,
Who
possibly
knows?
Discworld 2, possibly Gabriel Knight, possibly a game we didn't even mention. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
We'll see.
Write in the comments if you want a specific thing, maybe something
If
we
you
haven't
want.
played.
Some particular terrible
I recently-
90s adventure game.
I recently bought Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis because that one skipped me over, and I know it's good. So
that's really good.
So
there was also a game of, I think it's The Last Crusade. There was a game of that.
Yeah.
That was like real basic, like Maniac Mansion era LucasArts.
Oh.
So it's kind of that level of art that you get in original Maniac Mansion, but like a bit better than that, I think. But it's still like it's old. You know. Fate of Atlantis kind of looks a bit like Monkey Island.
Nice.
And is
I'm up for that. Oh yeah, Monkey Island, of course, is.
Yeah.
Right,
Monkey
we're just going
Island,
to go
the
on forever. We're just going
Secret
to.
of Monkey Island, Curse of Monkey Island.
Right.
There's so many. All right.
Well, goodbye, and we will be
goodbye,
back with something
indeed.
old and useless like ourselves.
Something. Yay!